It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
How you doing over there, cuz?
A1 sauce.
Man. This is crazy, man.
Yeah. We here.
Well, let me go ahead and say it, man. Welcome to the City Talk Podcast. First episode. Got the guys with me.
Mm-hmm.
The one and only. Introduce yourself, my brother.
Mm-hmm. All right, so right here, it is Bobo the Barber, Professor Bo. Some know me as the greatest of the greatest. No, I'm playing with y'all, man. But yeah, it's Bobo the Barber here, man. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, everybody? My name is DEONTREL, a.k.a. New, a.k.a. The Man More. You know, hey, as you do what you do in life, man, do it to the fullest and don't let it do you. Even when it get hard, just keep going. So I'm saying that to say, hey, we here, and it's like that for you. Look.
All that. All
Give
that.
Give it to him. No, but hey, last but not least, man, you know.
Hold on. We can't just do this no regular way, though. You know that, right? You know
How you
that,
supposed
right?
to do it, man? How you supposed to do
Man,
it?
hold on. First off, give me a round of applause real quick. Give me a round of applause. Yeah, I need that. Because let me introduce. Chill. Let me do the honors, man. Do you mind? Do y'all mind?
Look
All
at
right,
me,
cool. Look, check this out. We talking about the GOAT. You know what I'm talking about? We talking about the mastermind. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the full-time genius. Like, he don't stop being a genius, man. Let's give it up again for my man, TERRON. Donnell, man. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Y'all the real goats. I want y'all to know that, man. Y'all the real goats, man.
Stop it,
Hey,
man.
you know how it go, man. You know how it go. But, man, hey, it's a pleasure to do this with y'all, man, and just continue to grow amongst each other, amongst men, man. We killing it, man. So let's keep going. That's what it's about, you know, at the end of the day. So let's go. But I just want to get y'all together, man. I just want to talk to y'all about, you know what I'm saying, pretty much, you know, what led y'all to this path y'all on right now, man, and what y'all love about it, what was some of the obstacles y'all went through or going through, or whatever it is, man. Just, you know, just voice your opinion and just give people advice what it takes to be, you know, in this field, or more so just an entrepreneur, but like more so just, hey, what it takes to really believe in yourself and go the extra mile and keep going.
Well, I mean, I start off, first off, I'm going to say what led me to this path, man, is wanting better for myself and my family, you know what I'm saying? My grandfather was an entrepreneur. A few of my uncles was an entrepreneur. So I felt that this was the route for me, regardless of what it was necessarily, not even just barbering, but just in general. And I would say, with that being said, like, I was really forced in this situation, because like I said, I wanted that better for me, but I really wasn't ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see myself really taking action. You know what I'm saying? So it took me to get fired from a job to really be pushed in this. You know what I'm saying? So that was my way of really how getting into this. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that as well too, to just drop some advice on anybody that's looking and seeking to be an entrepreneur. Is it's okay to fail. You know what I'm saying? Don't get comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too comfortable in these situations where you think that it's supposed to go your way. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't. You know what I'm saying? I think the greatest people in the world that anything in life, they do very well is adjust. They adjust to everything, every situation they in, and that's literally, I feel like, entrepreneur in a nutshell. Right. If you ask me, just adjusting non-stop, always growing, never get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's good. What you got to say, cuz?
You know what's crazy, man? Originally, okay, so I'm gonna talk back in the day. When I was in high school, originally, I wanted to go to school and be an artist. So I'm gonna say it like this: my grandma, love her to death. You know what I'm saying? Love her to death. She wasn't feeling that because brothers wasn't thriving, if you know what I mean, in that field. It's all about who you know. was her perception. You know, and then eventually I wanted to be a carpenter. I went to North Tech, studied carpentry. And then again, it's all about who you know, and she came around a whole lot of bad people that wouldn't handle business. But that entire time though, you know, I was grabbing clippers. She actually bought my first pair of clippers, as a matter of fact.
Shout out to grandma.
Hey, right on,
Yes, sir.
right on.
Yes, sir.
So when she bought me those first pair of clippers, man, you know, being young, you know, you can't really like afford to cut, you know, you ain't really working, you know, you in high school, you know, you just kind of getting your feet wet. So I don't know about y'all, but I had to like come up with like different side hustles, like cut grass, etc., up until the point where I got me a job. And what's crazy is, because I want to hit on this, but I want to make sure that I fast forward and I don't want to take too much time talking because I can go all day. So I'm trying to make a whole lot of stories short and precise. Long story short, I was cutting grass a lot. And when I got my first job, I had worked probably about 4 hours every day. And at the end of the week, I got like $100 and something check. And I had made more money cutting grass in a day than I had worked a whole week at Snooks. And so that was like a awakening for me in the world of being an entrepreneur. You know, so this entire time I'm still in high school. I didn't know what I was trying to do. I was cutting my hair, you know, cutting grass, doing like little odd jobs to make money. Sports was my thing, but at the same time I wasn't really like hardcore in it because I didn't really have no guidance. Nobody really like watering me as I was out there on the field. I was one of the hardest hitting people on the field. I was like the Punisher. But long story short, G-Mon said, you want a car? I was like, yeah, I want a car. So she was like, you gotta get a job. And that was my first time ever being like, you know, geared towards being locked into a 9 to 5, you know, just being straightforward with you. But as I was in the 9 to 5, I still kept cutting and I still kept evolving in regards to my educational journey. So I went to Flo Valley, associates in teaching, Herb Stowe, bachelor's in teaching, and then it's like I couldn't pass my test. I took it like multiple times. Actually, I went to college to be a high school English teacher. So I couldn't pass that test. Mom missed it, failed it multiple times, missed it like 1 or 2 points. But they're still on my agenda to assassinate during this journey. So I ain't gave up on it because my big mama gave me like $50 to put on that test. So I gotta come at it and I gotta hit it with $50. I gotta hit it with that heat.
Straight up.
But long story short, I'm saying that to say this. Me constantly failing that test put me at a point where I began to question my intelligence. And I was like, I don't know, it can't be me. So long story short, I was like, well, let me step back because it was driving me insane. Let me step back and go to, let me do something I really enjoy doing. And so I stepped back and said, what have I been consistently doing throughout all this time, regardless of me working, increasing that lane, like the 9 to 5 lane, the entrepreneur lane, what I've been doing, you know, working on houses, cutting hair. I have always been cutting hair regardless of where I've been, whether it's been friends, in any work facilities, juvenile system, education system, like it really didn't matter. Like I was always cutting hair. I said, well, let me go to barber school and try to do something that I want to do. You know, during that time I was working in the juvenile system, I was bringing my clippers there and I was cutting up the kids, and the kids was like, yo, Mr. Brownlee, can you do a fade? I'm like, no, I don't know. They was like, yo, all we got is time, so, you know, you go ahead and learn. I was like, all right, cool. So I went home, watched some YouTube videos, and I came to the juvenile system. I started icing out the kids. And they was like, Mr. Brownlee, oh, you did pretty good. You know, so long story short, I'm saying all that to say this. In high school, I was giving linings. When I started working at a mentally disabled facility, I was giving a low haircut and linings. And then when I went to the juvenile system, I started doing fades and haircuts and designs. But then I was like, yo, it took me to almost go insane getting a bachelor's degree, trying to pass that test, to like truly dig in the inside and find out what truly made me happy. And so I'm saying that to say this. I went to barber school, passed my test, no longer had a governor on my intelligence, and it's been a blessing ever since. You know, never stopped. You know, I actually go hardcore now. You know, I'm telling y'all to say this: if it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and we can go beyond barbering. So whatever it is you want to pursue in life, if it was easy, person come up to you, oh yeah, what you do? And then you respond, y'all do this, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I can do that too. And if they do that too, they won't even understand the value, the time, the energy, everything that you put into it because it was easily obtainable to them. So I'm saying that to say this. Your story, your journey, everything that you're going through to obtain your vision is your testimony. So ultimately, man, once you cross over that road, whatever it is you choose to be, then
That's
yeah,
what's
that's
up,
it, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Look,
Straight to it. Straight to
look,
it.
it's to that point, man. Like when it comes to anything dealing with, so towards my journey, I can go on and on with it, just being in this field. But before that, it was all corporate world, and I feel like everything that I went through, every job that I had, got me to this point now. People didn't understand when I was even working at Pizza Hut back in the day. I would walk to work. I didn't care about who was coming to get me. Like, people don't understand that backside of the story to where I'm like, I gotta get to work. Even at that time, what, $6 an hour?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't nothing, you know, but it was something to me. And I was like, you know what, at the end of the day, I'm gonna just change the way my path is now, but I know I had to go in and put in that work. So it went from there, then other jobs, and once I went to school for computer networking, I'm like, okay, this is cool, I like computers, whatever. But at the same time, I felt like I was accommodating the school, but not accommodating myself when it came to what I really wanted. So it's just like, okay, this is cool, but I'm like, no, I gotta go and do something more, and find myself. So it's like, okay, I did that, computer networking, graduated. And the more I started doing jobs within that field, what I graduated from, I'm like, okay, this is cool. Work for, big
Corporation.
big corporations, right? And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is cool and all, but I'm still not happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding myself more so going to work and looking up clippers because that's when I started picking it up.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, this. I'd rather do this more than anything.
Right.
So I'm at work looking at it and I'm like, man, this is crazy. I'm like, okay, let me just, keep going. And the more I start doing it, I'm like, yeah, this is dope. And it's like, I'm at work and they ask me about work and I'm like, why you asking me about work? I'm trying to cut. So I'm like, I'm tripping. I'm like,
mad as hell.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, it's time to go. But when I got into this field, I'm like, oh yeah, this is dope. So let me go ahead, go to this realm and try to figure out, my next path. But I knew I had to buckle down and realize what I had to do. So I pretty much went to school and just said, hey, it's time. And buckle down and had to set the goals for myself. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do in 5 years, 2 years. And meeting those goals is totally different now because you're like, wow, I'm actually accomplishing what I wrote down. Like, this is actually cool.
Yes,
But
sir.
even when you make those, you accomplish those goals, it's like you're not done. You still got to keep going because there's always new heights you can reach. You just got to push yourself. And how hard you going to push yourself. So it's like most people don't understand, like, when it comes to anything, it's we talking about entrepreneurship, but with anything you do, how bad do you want it? How much do you believe in yourself? What you going to do different from everybody else that's doing the same thing you're doing? So it's like I try to stay, at the end of the day, I try to stay dedicated to what I'm doing, motivated, but also stay focused and stay in my lane with it. I try not to even say, hey, I'm comparing myself to the next barber. It's good to do that in a sense of competition, but not to be better than somebody because you would never win. It's about, what are you better than who you was yesterday?
Come on now.
So what are you doing to make yourself different from the next man, but also at the same time get around people that will support you and motivate you and put that drive, because a lot of people will see you doing something but won't say nothing, congratulate you or anything. You need those people to say, hey, pick yourself up, man. You ain't acting like yourself. You acting different. I remember you was doing this. You was motivating me when I seen you do this. You need people around like that. So it's like, me personally, I always like people like that around me, and that's what helped me kind of build up and keep challenging myself because I had people that keep challenging me. So that's what it's about, So yep, that's how I go, baby. So it's like at the end of the day, man, like I just wanted to get y'all together because we got something good going here, but also, man, we talk about a lot of stuff here at the city, baby.
We do, sir.
We talk about a lot of stuff at the city, so
we do.
This is bigger than just a barbershop. We are creators, man. Like we got more in store. We got more coming, and it's just the beginning for us. And you know, anybody that touch what we got going on, like it's just so much room for growth, and we just got so much more to go, baby.
Oh,
Y'all, it's just cool, man. It's just cool. So, man, but like, you know, just to break it down from there, so because they kind of get to know us now, you know what I'm saying? We can just kind of simmer down, you know.
Breaking the ice.
Yeah, just breaking the ice, man. So we got a lot of stuff coming up when it comes to the podcast. We'll be having more topics to talk about, subjects. We're going to have guests on. We're going to do interviews. We're going to do a lot of little different things. So it's going to be bigger, more than, we're going to be more so talking about, this is not a barbershop podcast. It's not what this is. This is the City Talk podcast. So we're going to get people on. We're going to talk about other people's experience when they come on, guests and other entrepreneurs as well, and get their experience and what, you know, they day-to-day struggle is when it comes to this entrepreneurship and how you can get yourself out of it. So,
and just let the city talk, you know what I'm saying?
City
just
talk, baby.
Simple as that.
That's it. So,
yeah.
And we at the city.
Yeah.
We at the City podcast, baby. So, and you know, that's how we gonna do it. Any questions, my fellas? Any questions, or you know, y'all want to bring to the table, or you know, whatever.
I mean, what's y'all topic on that whole like Deion Sanders thing though, man? What y'all thinking about? Cause he getting a lot of hate though, you know what I'm saying? He getting a lot of heat from just black people and just everything, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of an ugly topic right now, you know. So what y'all think on that though, man? How y'all feel about that?
Me personally, man, like at the end of the day, like when it comes to stuff like that, I feel like personally, he doing what's best for him. Mm-hmm. Can nobody really come in and say what's best for you? And it's like, I understand some people concerns about, you know, the betterment of black people when it comes to that.
Right. But
at the same time, I feel like you have to know when it's time to move on and go to the next level for yourself. Because you can't save everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like you only can grab a few that's going to understand the goal and the mission, but everybody's not going to understand why you're doing what you're doing. So it's like, I feel like he did what was best for him and his family when it came to, you know, his career. Yeah, his career and legacy. So it's just like, hey, do what you got to do, man, because don't nobody know the answers. So it's like, I hate when people feel like they know everything.
Oh, he should have did this. He should have did that.
Oh, my goodness. You don't have the answers
that man
for that
is living. That man is doing what he got to do for the fam,
man. So, yeah, like, it is what it is, man. So I ain't mad at him, man. So do what you got to do, and that's
for sure.
Yeah, I definitely understand it. Got anything good?
That's it, man. Just be straightforward. I'm a sports suck. I be so in tune with the grind.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I had to sit back and listen to key in and see what was going on and know what was going on, but I'll leave it with this. Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Throughout time, that word has been significantly knocking at my door. You know, so from frat brothers all the way up to what's going on now. You know, what is the man gonna leave behind? You know, what is he fighting for?
Yes,
and until you understand that, you know what I'm saying, ain't no reason. Until you can understand that, then you can understand why he did what he did. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Legacy.
Yes. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And yeah, I agree with both of y'all, man. Like I said, it's up to him, and he's doing what's best for him. Like you even said, Teron, like, you can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? The man is taking his own will to do better for his family, and not even that. Like, he's opening the door for a lot of people at Colorado as well too. I know y'all seen a lot of the #1 recruits now. Some recruits from Alabama and stuff like that is reaching out to him now. So, hey, he opening the door and bringing a new legacy now. You know what I'm saying, with him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Keying into all the good things that he's done and all the seeds that he's planted.
Right.
You know, and watering those and creating an opportunity for those seeds to continue to get watered. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I think it's, overall, I don't really care about it to be straightforward.
Straight up.
The idea of legacy, man, and understanding, you know, whatever makes him happy, you know, that's what I'm at. You know, just being real.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
No, that's
well, since you don't, really follow sports, man, I just want to ask one question, man. Like,
yes,
so,
sir.
So what if you was chilling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your girl come to you and say, "Hey, I left my toothbrush at home. Can I use your toothbrush?"
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. That's my
Oh,
wife, man. We can use what? We kiss each other all the time. What y'all talking about?
We ain't talking about your wife.
Oh, I can't talk about anything else but that. So, long story short, that's my wife. She can use my toothbrush.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. We got an extra pack under the sink, baby.
Man,
you can go and grab that. Like,
Please.
I get it what you saying. We kiss and all that cool stuff, but listen, go get your motherfucking toothbrush under the sink. Don't be touching my shit.
What if she ain't have one? What if it wasn't extra?
That's why we got extra ones, man. We make sure. We make sure. You better gargle some toothpaste or some shit.
She gotta boil it and clean it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Boil it,
yeah,
burn
boil
it,
burn it, all
burn it.
It should have burned it.
Ain't no boiling that.
Man.
Look, you better grab that rag. What they grab that rag and that toothpaste?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Squeaky clean that mug. You ain't using my toothbrush, bro.
man.
It's, I don't
I
care.
don't know what you done had in your teeth, man.
That's too. Nah, that's a whole nother level,
Bro.
Hey, that's love. That's real love right there. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. That's nasty.
That's
real nasty.
love for sure. I don't know if I need that type of love in my life. I don't know if I need it, bro.
Listerine, that toothbrush, man. Wash it off, man. You
Oh,
want
man.
sauce, man.
Oh, man, you wild, bro.
Not lift the rain again. What he need to do with that toothbrush before he let somebody else use it?
Burn it.
Burn it.
You gotta let it burn.
If it was dire situations, I'll let her use it. Or I use hers, and then we just buy another one. If we had a big event,
Why can't you
we
buy
had
another
to
one
be
before?
Man.
Oh, yeah. You saying come prepared. I'm thinking worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, look. Hey, we
She
both
just got-
going out. You know what I'm saying? But
She's just gonna have to go a day without brushing.
Now, I don't think I would do this on
a day without
the
brushing?
This is mainly more so in a worst case scenario, I would absolutely do. But I understand what y'all are saying. I'm going in.
Yeah, for sure. For
Ain't
sure.
nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You'll let it go a day without it, though, T?
No.
No?
Well, if look, put it like this. If she don't have a toothbrush, we going to the store.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah, we going to the store.
We're gonna make a little run.
Yeah, we making a run.
They make it so easy too nowadays, because I mean, you think about it, you got the little Instacart, you got the DoorDash, you can get all that shit
So
straight to the
many
door.
ways.
Amazon it, you know what I'm saying? But man,
Yeah,
Overnight delivery.
all that
something. Cause I'm like, nah. Mm-mm. Not
overnight,
the
they got a few hours.
Like, I think I did that on an accident before. I'm like, oh shit. Clean the mug off, put it right back in there.
Oh,
Like by mistake though.
By
Just
mistake.
you ain't let her know.
No, I ain't let her know.
She already kissed you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I probably kissed her too after that too, so.
you letting her slide on the shower though? Be Simone?
No.
Be Simone in it?
No.
She busy, bro. She making millions. She got a lot going on.
That's no excuse.
She values sleep.
What's that? Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Hey, right
You know
there,
what I'm
right
saying?
there.
2 showers a day for me. You know, at least get one in for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
Just 2 days.
man, that's depressing.
That's too many.
2 days?
You can smell the whiff of that when you put it on,
Oh,
like
my
when you
God.
move. It's gonna attack you.
Man,
So
all
just
that.
imagine
You throw on
though.
a shirt. The wind from everywhere is gonna smack you back in the face. Like, man.
But then you gotta think of it from like a cleanliness of body though. You know, that hole downstairs, if y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not taking care of it, it continues. You know what I'm saying? It continues to get darker, and the rabbit hole gets scarier and scarier. And next thing you know, monsters start coming out.
Turn into a wolf.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure you take care of yourself down there. That's if you want a decent partner. But then again, you know, us being in the barbershop, not to put no brothers on blast, but
There's fellas out there.
hey, it's brothers out there that do you just like that.
There's
You know,
fellas
because I'm
out
walking
there for
around
sure.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Bad brother, bad body. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying it like this: the standards is low. But when you rocking with brothers, man, that really care about themselves, care about their hygiene, my sister, or fellow brother, you know, the least that you can do, man, you know, take care of yourself.
That's pretty much what how to wrap this up like that. Like, take care of yourself. Don't be walking around funky donkey, man. Don't do that. Take care of yourself. If you gotta love yourself first, though. You gotta love yourself.
I have to. Because I love these brothers so much, man, I almost ate a piece of bubble gum before I started talking on this podcast, man. Just to make sure it was extra fresh up in the joint.
It's only right.
Bubble gum don't make that shit fresh.
It really don't. It just messes with your taste.
That's for that's definitely for your pleasure only. Nobody else's, man. He didn't say no experiment. My man said bubble gum.
Bubble double, that's what you eat.
Hey, that's cool if you like it though. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just don't chew it and think of me or think of somebody else like on some. Oh man, I'm looking out for you. My breath ain't stinking no more.
As he blow a bubble.
As he blow a bubble.
Hey, I don't do bubbles, man. Bubbles sand off signs.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
No, man, no, that's crazy, man. But at the end of the day, man, take care of yourself, man.
Please.
But we're gonna have, so much more when it comes to this whole podcast, man. We just wanted to come in, y'all get the intro of who we are. But we gonna have so much fun on this mug, man. We're gonna have a good time, and we just gonna be talking about all type of different subjects. But we gonna, focus on entrepreneurship, and we gonna focus on a lot of stuff dealing with just everyday life. And again, we gonna have fun because that's what it's about. Life too short, baby.
All that.
You already know.
Yes,
so.
sir.
But yeah, y'all got anything else, man? Hey, anything else out there y'all want to talk about?
I'm gonna put this challenge on y'all for the first time listeners. Do until it's done. Do until your expectations start to rise. And just do it. Whatever it is on your mind, just do it.
Wash your ass.
That too.
Brush your teeth.
That too.
Get on the arms.
All of it.
Get
The man
pussy.
more. The man more. That's
All
it.
that.
Yeah.
Straight like that.
Makes sense to me. Now, what you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't did that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that's cool though. Like the motivation, man. That's what it's about. So you can go get talked about if you're not doing what you gotta do. Don't get talked about because we all. I'm pretty sure all of us right here got talked about.
Yeah.
And we do something. So it's like, hey, you gotta get it done, man. You gotta get it done.
It's okay though. Teron talked about it earlier. Being around people that challenge you, man. If they challenge your smell, hey, get that together. You know what I'm saying? Because now you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I want to put this on y'all radar too, man, that y'all continue to do. Don't forget, like, life still happens. You know what I'm saying? So you still got to continue to do, even though in the midst of a storm. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that you maintain focus on the light and keep persevering.
Always. That's the most important part most important time to do it. I feel like when it is rocky, knowing that it is a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I just, wanted to get on here with the guys and let y'all know it's just the beginning, baby. We here, so I know we was probably, you know what I'm saying, just that's the introduction, just breaking the ice, just letting people know we here, man.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't going nowhere. It's just getting started.
Yes, sir.
And you see it. You see how fresh we are. Even, you know what I'm saying, even if it ain't the fresh, we the freshest.
All that.
State of mind.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. So it is what it is. So I just wanted to let y'all know we here, the city.
Oh yeah.
City talk.
Yes, sir.
How did you say it on her, Malik? How did you say it right here?
Hold on,
I think it was right here.
Yeah,
Let's
play
play
that back. Play that
Let's
back.
play it. This ain't it.
Nah,
That's the beat.
that's the.
Hold on. Let's say this again. I think it's right here.
Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go, man.
Hey. welcome again. Welcome again. Thank you again as well too
Sir.
for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, whatever y'all do. Y'all know how to do that, man. Please reach this out to somebody else because it possibly could help somebody else too. And enjoy the laughter, enjoy the love, and feel all of that because we mean well, you know.
Oh yeah. And people, you know, they've been here, they know what's up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how we gonna do it.
The city talks. Yeah.